what's up? I'm Bruno, sing and play guitar.
And I'm Taylor, I play bass.
Alright, so you're touring with Hollywood Undead, a band who has a reputation for being wild and crazy. How has the tour been so far for you guys? Any interesting tour stories?
Oh man, interesting tour stories. I mean, this is just recent. So last night we all got carried away. I don't really want to get into the details, but we ended up having a 50 Cent dance kind of dance off. Yeah, the artist 50 Cent. It's a terrible story, but yeah, we all ended up here, and I was screaming for Easy Mac until our driver pulled over. And yeah, it was just, I mean, I don't know, a bunch of crazy shit happens all the time. I don't know if that's really that crazy, but yeah. Do you think of anything this tour?
Just that our tour manager owned all of us in the dance off last night.
Oh yeah, he did. Chris Holman, tour manager, video. He's in all the Sum 41 video blogs. So he's kind of like a video blog movie star, and he just came on and just owned us all the dance off.
I love Sum 41.
Yeah.
You say on your MySpace band bio, Drive A aren't so much a band as they are a movement that waves the flag for a new generation of youth that is more interested in doing than saying. That is a pretty interesting thing to say about yourselves. What would you think of that message to convey across to people? What would you say your fan base is composed of individuals like the generation you speak of?
Yeah, I think you know, if you think of it as a movement, we're one of the only bands that aren't in it for like a business. We don't really think of it like, okay, let's do what the coolest thing is right now. It's more about the music. So in this day and age, it's fucking weird for a band to actually do that, which to me is like, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, you play in a band because you want to play the music that you want to make, but it's not really the case in most bands. So I think, I mean, the way we found our fans was just playing live constantly for over the past 2 years. So all of our fans are really dedicated and really love the music, and you know, it's become more of a, yeah, it's like a group of people that we become friends with our fans, and the other way around, you know. So.
All right. Your songs have an emotional underlining. Can you tell us which songs mean the most? Which were the most emotional to make? Would you say that underlining emotional meaning to the songs translate on stage to the audience?
I don't know if people, when they watch a band, they really take in the lyrics right away. I feel like finding lyrics is like something that you do like when you have your iPod and you're listening to it with your headphones, you know. So I don't think they really listen to the lyrics like while we're playing, because most of the time I'm like screaming in their faces from people when we're playing. But I mean, yeah, all the songs really have like emotional meanings. There's not really any that like really stand out. Maybe we have a song, Shallow Security, which is like more of a ballad on our new record, and it's like, I mean, that song, I don't even know, it's not really that personal. It's kind of like a broad statement. It's like trying to convince people to believe in themselves and not to look for confidence in places where it doesn't really exist. So.
Okay. Your list of influences include a lot of older punk rock bands, which is always something wonderful to see. Do you believe that in today's music industry, punk has become somewhat muted and unknown compared to what it once was?
Yeah, I mean, just because like punk bands that come out, they like, you know, they're forced to sound like the new cool thing, you know. But I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's muted?
I think it's definitely not what it was like back in the day, but it's just like kids change, you know, generation after generation. Like it just kind of evolved into something that it's not anymore. But it's coming back.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. It's coming back, but I don't think we're gonna. I don't want to be like the band to say that we're bringing it back. Like, you know, like that's just the music that we listen to, like from Green Day, Blink-182, and then we also we all love like Sex Pistols and like Sham 69 and the Ramones. It's just so it's naturally creeped up in our music, you know. But I wouldn't say we're like trying to bring it back, you know.
Okay. With the music industry in a state of disarray from different factors such as illegal downloading, albums leaking, etc., do you feel there is any added pressure to you as a band to push harder to stay afloat, so to speak, in what people have labeled a sinking ship?
No, yeah, of course. No, not at all. We just fucking rock and roll all night. No, you have to just go work harder for it. It's really like the days of like, I feel like it's almost like karma, like bands like of just like coming out and getting signed and blowing up. Those days are over, and I think they probably should be, like, because why should that happen to certain people, you know? But like I think it really comes down to like if you work the hardest, you're gonna like grow a fan base and stuff. Because really you can be on tours and stuff like, and you can play the shows, but you're not gonna build a fan base. You don't build a fan base until you really make an effort with people individually and like create a personal connection. And yeah, like if it's on the internet, if it's touring, you just really have to push yourself even harder to do it.
You're definitely a band to watch out for with your energized performances and great music. For those who unfortunately do not yet have you on their radar, what can you say is the best thing about your band to fans? What is the one thing that they should love about you more so than any other band out there right now?
You want to answer that one?
I'd say definitely our live show.
Yeah, live show, and then there's really like there's a message behind the band too, you know, like here, I'm gonna grab our album right here. Explain this real quick. Like, this is our logo, right? The anarchy flag, but it's not really like, it's not an anarchy towards like the government. It's anarchy towards oppression. So it's kind of like it's a really like positive message at the end of the day. It's like just trying to like, you can do whatever you want if you really work for it, and yeah, not to let anyone tell you you can't do it. That's like the mission statement for the band. I think that's important for a new band to have.
Okay, if you could have your dream stage set, what would it be and why?
Oh man. Other bands play, I would say Green Day, Blink, Billy Talent, Rise Against.
How about you?
I'd probably say Slayer, Cannibal Corpse. Fucking Trash Talk, Municipal Waste, Shred.
Shred Fest 2011.
Tickets now.
At any moment at all, have you guys had a feeling of, this is it, we have finally done it? Not necessarily in terms of success, but in terms of endearment. Have you had a profound moment as a band of just feeling an overwhelming sense of accomplishment? If so, when?
I can think of like two things. One was like the first time like someone got a Drive A tattoo, which was really cool. Like there's a girl from Milwaukee, her name's Rachel, who has Drive A across her back, and then she has all of our signatures tattooed on her back too.
I think I saw that on like Facebook.
Like that was like, okay, this is cool. Like, our music really means something to someone, you know. That was a huge thing. And there's a few other people now that have Drive A tattoos, which is it's all like really a cool thing. And I would say another one, this is kind of stupid, but it's like we were on the MTVU contest, like against a bunch of other bands, and then our video wasn't even up the first day. Like there was some technical difficulties, but like our fans voted us almost like there were 4 other bands. I think the other bands had like 2% each, and we had like 80%. That was just kind of cool. That's
pretty badass.
Some friendly competition.
That's awesome. Most people always ask for you to give advice to those who are starting out, but instead of that, what piece of advice would you give any large band that has been around for an extended period of time from the bottom looking up?
Learn how to use social media. Like really, like get a Twitter, like fucking use it. You know, like be smart about it. Like there's some bands that we've opened for where there's like, I don't know, they make it really confusing and really hard to find them on the social media things. And really stupid because eventually that's going to be the only way to like get a hold of bands, you know, and let their fans know. So.
And I know you guys recently premiered a new music video. Is it Let's Have a Wreck, right?
Yeah.
How was it filming that, and was it any different from any of your other music videos?
Yeah, it was way different. It was the first, like, that and Revolt, we filmed both of those videos on the same day, and it was just like, our other videos were like live, so we never really, like, we just showed up, and there were like, what, like 50 people there?
So many.
We didn't have a clue what was going on, and they're like, okay, well, we're gonna go make 2 videos now, and then there's a whole story to it. It kind of, the story is like, we're the last analog band, and there's like these all-digital police that have been watching us, and they've been seeing us create music, and then they've gone in to take us hostage, and then kind of like, we wanted to make some like story type of thing, you know, that also kind of made sense of like what type of band we are. So, yeah, it was just awesome. I mean, what? Strip club scene, there was like a scene of all of us getting attacked, and then the performance scenes performing in a video is like a million times more physical than just like playing. It's retarded.
It was an amazing video. You all looked really beat up though.
Yeah. And that was also weird because it was like we'd go back from like video to video constantly, so alright, get them in makeup, and then we'd go and they'd do the exact same like bruises and shit. And then it was really cool, like, never done anything like that.
Alright, I asked this question last time I interviewed you. Maybe you have a different answer. The 5-album question, if you remember. If you could take only 5...
I remember.
You can walk through. If you could take only 5 albums into the afterlife, what 5 would they be?
I'm probably going to answer some of the same ones. But I don't really remember exactly what I answered last time. I'm going to say Billy Talent 1.
You said that.
Yeah, I know I did that. What did I say last time? Shit.
Green
Did I
Day,
say
American Idiot.
Yeah, I was going to say that again.
My Chem. I know you said My Chem.
I'm not going to put them on it now. That would be different. Shit. Songs for the Deaf. Queens of the Stone Age. Did I do that one last time?
I don't think so.
Alright. That. I'll put a Muse record, Origin of Symmetry or whatever. I think that's what it's called. The orange one. The orange. I think I'll wait for Muse. Man, how many is that? 4. Alright. One more. This is hard.
I think you did Rise Against too. I think you said it.
I'm not doing that again. Can't do it again. Alright, gotta be original this time. And then I'll put Foo Fighters, Color and Shape. Your turn.
My turn. I'd probably say the first 5 Misfits albums.
It's an easy one. That's the easy answer.
Easy way.
Alright, is...
Elijah Wood, everyone.
Is there any upcoming news you can share with us?
The record is going to come out in stores, a new record, The World in Shambles, August 9th through Dead Conflict and distributed by EMI. So, come out August 9th.
Alright.
That's really it.
And any last words?
Check us out, facebook.com/DriveA, @DriveA Band on Twitter. And,
Buy this shit.
Buy it when it comes out.